There's a lot of questions about sewing machine needles that we receive through social media. I want to answer some of the most frequently asked questions. Judy asks, will SCHMETZ needles work with my home sewing machine? Well, Judy, SCHMETZ works with all home sewing machine brands. There's just a few specific models like a Shishiko or a felting machine where a SCHMETZ needle is not appropriate. Chris asks, I have a lot of slightly used needles. How do I keep them organized? Chris, one product that might be useful for organizing your slightly used needles is the Grab It needle pad. There's a cell for every type of needle and every size. Jane asks, I'm making a t-shirt quilt. What needle should I use? Use a stretch 90-14. If you find that the sticky stabilizer is gumming up your needle too much, try a SCHMETZ Gold embroidery needle. The titanium nitrate coating will help keep the needle cool so your needle doesn't gum up as quickly. John asks, I'm a new quilter. What needle should I use for piecing? Well, John, SCHMETZ has many different options for you. Universal is always a popular choice, but there are other needle types that may produce even better stitches. Quilting, because of the tapered point, especially size 75/11 for piecing, or a 90/14 for quilting. Microtex, because of its slim, acute point, which makes a very precise stitch. It's especially good when working with batiks. If you're making a denim quilt or a raggy flannel quilt, use a jeans needle. Fabrics have different finishes and we all sew with different techniques. So with SCHMETZ, you have different options. Pam asks, my grandmother has arthritis and still loves to sew but can no longer thread the needle. I'm not always around to help. What do you suggest? Sewing and quilting is a great hobby and we want to help your grandmother to continue her passion. SCHMETZ has the quick threading needle. That's a universal needle with a little slot in the eye. That's very easy to thread. Now, a word of caution. Easy to thread means the thread can easily pop out when sewing, so you need to reduce your sewing speed. I want to thank you for your questions, and I look forward to seeing you on social media. Keep on sewing and sew SCHMETZ.